Hello, everybody. Welcome to Building Your Dream Life. Hey, it's Sue Wilson and Deanne Carlson here. And if you are on this webinar, we are so blessed and humbled that you have been part of our Young Living team, or you are somebody that is looking at Young Living as a potential income earning opportunity. And so that's what we're going to go through in this webinar, is just educate people about the business, the income of Young Living. And so I'm going to start with the picture you see here. This is our team, and our team has over 700 people. And one big reason why we're doing webinars now is so we can reach our people that are all out of state. We've got people in Canada and Hawaii, Tennessee, South Carolina, Arizona, Massachusetts. So we are just trying to provide better education, better training, better opportunities for all of our members, because we believe so strongly in education and passionate about being on this journey with you to healthier and happier lives. And so we're going to just kind of dive into what our company's about. What is Young Living about? And one reason that I really fell in love with this company is because every time I heard Gary Young talk, he just said, when a lot of money is in the hands of good people, we can change the world. And you know, Young Living is. We have a Young Living Foundation, which a lot of you might not know about. And it is run by Nikki Davis, who is just phenomenal. And my personal experience in it was last year at convention, they raised money for one of our villages over in Uganda. And within 6 weeks, when I went back for my free trip to Utah, they had already taken the hundreds of thousands of dollars that they raised in August, and they already put the money to use by the end of September. That is incredible. So we are changing lives, and we're doing it right now. We're not waiting on big corporations or big paperwork to go through. Like, we are active, we are there, and we are living the purpose that we are supposed to be on earth. So here we go. Grab your pieces of paper. Grab your pen, and I want you guys to write down right now, what are 5 things you would do if money was not an issue? And what if your yearly income became your monthly income? So this is a powerful question, and it absolutely blew me away. On a complete side note, this is our first webinar with a new service. And so we may or may not have the chat box up and running. But if you do see the chat box on the side of your screen, it has like a little square with a bubble on it. Click on that, and I want you guys all to weigh in. Tell me, what would you do if money was not an issue, okay? What would you do if your yearly income became your monthly income? Would you have vacation, okay? I have a lot of people that say, yeah, Sue, I want to go travel. I want to travel, and I want to see the world, and I want to take my kids. Some say, I just want family time. I want to turn my cell phones off, and I just want us to be able to hang out. I have other people that say, you know, Sue, I like nice cars, really nice cars, and I like vacation homes. And then I have an older woman that said, I want to finish my degree, and I want to be able to do it debt-free. And so there are so many different things you can do, but the awesome thing and the theme of this entire webinar is you get to decide. It is up to you, okay? What would you guys do if you had all your debt paid off, right? I had a friend come up to me and say, oh, Sue, that question is so crazy, but if I had $20,000, I would pay off all my debt, and then if I had another $20,000, I would start working on my mortgage. And I just thought to myself, whoa, if I didn't have to pay a monthly mortgage, whoa, where could that money go? Who could I give it to? What charities could I invest in? You know, what scholarship funds can I give so kids can have a lot of opportunities? So we're going to get right down to business, guys. We have two options, okay? We can be our own boss and use our leverage. So what is it like being your own boss? If you're like me, I have grown to love working from home. I get along with everyone in the office. I can show up in my pajamas, and I always win employee of the month, right? And on the flip side, if I don't get things done, it's kind of my fault too. No one else is to blame. So what is leverage? What do we want? What does that mean? So here's how we create money. This is how we pay our bills. We've got our traditional retail, which is storefront. You know, we can work at Yonkers or Michael's, and we can clock in, we can clock out, we can have to go in certain rules and regulations. And some people love that structure, and some people love that life. And that's awesome, okay? But I also know the other people also say to me, well, Sue, I can't get to my girls' volleyball game on time, or I have to travel in this terrible winter. I miss out on some weekend reunions for my family, or just quality time with my family. And a lot of times people say, Sue, I can't balance life. I'm struggling. And you know what? I was there, okay? I was there. We're going to get into my personal story. I was working 60 to 70 hours a week trying to be a mom and a wife, and I failed tremendously, okay, at being the mom and the wife, and it was a bad time, okay? And so I know what it's like to have to find that balance, okay? Another option is franchise. You know, I would absolutely love to own a mod market. Deanna and I went to one at convention last year in Texas, and they use all local organic stuff, and the price was great. But I can't afford to invest in a restaurant. And then you want to talk about balance of life. Holy moly, the amount of hours I would need there, and the amount of staff I would need. And that's just, I'd love to eat there. So if one ever comes my way, but I think I'm good. I don't want to own one. And then you've got, you know, your doctors and your financial planners and your medical staff, that you have to go to school to be able to do a lot of those, or have some type of license, registration, certification. And then you could be an investment. You know, you could put money towards real estate and stock market, but that costs a lot of money too. So what do we do to get that residual income, which means that income that comes in monthly? Okay. Network marketing is the only profession to give you the opportunity to be your own boss and give you the leverage you need for time and financial freedom. So everybody says, wait, what? Network marketing? Why? And I say, first of all, if you guys are listening to this webinar and you are a member with us, if you're a retail member, then it's a little bit different. We would just get you a starter kit for $170. That would be your overhead. That would be your investment, which that's crazy to think you can start a business on $170. And I did, okay? I bought my kit. I hid it under my bed from my husband because we didn't have a lot of money at the time. And then I started sharing just out of my kit, out of everything I had. And I just went online and found some files in our Facebook pages that can help you. And I just started talking to people, and my business grew, okay? If you are a wholesale member already, you already have your startup costs. It's already done. That's crazy. Okay, we're gonna talk about your overhead, but your overhead is only $100 a month. There is no other business that I'm aware of that you can run with $100 a month that never changes. As much money as you make, all you have to put out is $100 a month. And it's not just writing a rent check, or it's not just writing a blank check. You get to pick the product you spend that on. We get small business tax advantages. We have unlimited training and coaching. Okay, your drive determines your income. Again, it's your decision. So if you want to work 5 hours a week, then your pay is going to reflect 5 hours a week. Okay, it's your choice. This was the hardest thing I had to learn in my business, and it took me a little bit of time. But if you treat Young Living like a business, it's going to treat you like a business, okay? If you treat it like a hobby, it's going to treat you like a hobby, okay? So if you treat it like a business, the minute I started saying, okay, I'm going to set up meetings, and I'm going to have a business class, and I'm going to go to personal development, I'm there. I'm there, and I'm organized, and I'm paying attention, and I'm ready to learn. Just like I would do back in my old business when I would have a meeting with my coaches and the doctors and the AD. Okay, I'm ready to listen. I'm ready to make plans. I'm ready to go. Okay? If you treat Young Living like a business and pick it up every other Sunday, It's fine. That's fine. But then it's going to treat you like a hobby, and it's going to reflect in your paycheck. But the news is you get to make that decision. Okay, nobody else gets to make that decision. Okay, your income is based on exponential growth and leverage. So when you start your business, some of you are already flourishing like crazy, okay? But we're all the top one, okay? We are all top in that blue. And then we share with 3 people. And then those 3 people share, and it should go on that way. So when people say to me, I don't know many people, that really has nothing to do with it, because it's the people that we embrace and that we bless with these amazing health products. We're blessing them with good health, which what better blessing can you get than somebody that's full of energy and happy and loving life? We're blessing them with that. They're blessing other people, and they're blessing other people. Okay, so the more your network grows, the more leverage you get and the more income you receive without much effort. So all of us, right, when you guys first start, you're in the red, and then you share with a few people and they're in the orange, and those are going to be your legs, which we're not going to get into detail about today. This is just going to be easy, fun webinar stuff. And then you get into the yellow. Okay, so I want you guys to answer this question in the chat box. Weigh in. Be part of this conversation. Be part of your future. Okay. Would you like taking 3 weeks off vacation with your family and coming home to a paycheck? Okay. Would you like to bring the dad, your husband, home from corporate America, and you be able to say, you know what, Sue? I think we should go on a road trip and take 4 weeks this summer, right? And we still come home to a paycheck. Do you guys want that? Okay, because if you want that, you're in the right place. So then I get this all the time, right? And I didn't know what people were talking about at first. They say, oh, it's that pyramid scam kind of thing. And I'd say, I'm sorry, I really don't know what you're talking about. And they'd roll their eyes and walk out and give me this sour attitude. And I just was like, okay. But over time, I became really insulted when people said that to me, because they just have no idea what they're talking about. Because actually, that is not the business I'm running. That is the business my husband has to go to every day, because he is an employee. And I think he's middle management, okay? But he surely doesn't have the same vacation time as a CEO, and he's not getting paid the same amount as the president and the CEO. Okay, and no matter his success and no matter how hard he works and how hard he tries and how many hours he puts in, it's going to take him a long time to get up to president and CEO. Okay, so I'm insulted when people tell me that it's a scam, because you know what? When Young Living found me, I was in a very dark place. Okay, I was in sports medicine for 15 years, and I was born for that lifestyle. I worked 60 hours a week, and I was running around on the field, on airplanes with all my athletes and my coaches and their parents and the doctors we worked with, and we were running around, loving life, okay? I felt worthy, okay? People needed my help all the time, okay? But 60 hours a week, 70 hours a week, and you're trying to raise kids, that doesn't go over well, okay? And then became the day when I realized that political greed was more important for some people than the safety of my athletes, okay? And that's when my world was turned upside down. And I no longer had a place to call work. I no longer had a career, or so that's how I viewed it. And it was not a good time in our lives. I was not in a good place. I did not treat my kids well. I did not treat my husband well. And I had somebody reach out to me and say, you know, Sue, one, I think you should check out this program at church. So I got back into, I left one church and joined a new church, which was kind of the beginning of the crawling out of the black hole, if you will. But then I really started going back to school, and I evaluated why are people so sick? Why are my athletes never healing themselves? What is going on in this world? And so I went back to school at the Institute of Integrated Nutrition, and long story short, Deanne came to one of the moms groups that I reluctantly joined. And I went to Vibrant Health event where I was already interested in natural living. And that was in a time that my husband finally said to me, you have to work. We are in the red zone. We can't make this happen. We had just bought a house 5 months before my downward spiral. And I said, okay, you know, I'll find something. And literally a month later, I met Deanne. And I, in 2 years, have recovered my salary that I worked 60, 70 hours a week for as sports medicine. And so don't tell me that this is a pyramid scheme, because that insults me and degrades everything that I've accomplished in the last 2 years, and everything that you guys on this call, everything that you guys have done by sharing everything. Okay, so everyone says, yeah, Sue, but you make the most money. And I say, no, I don't. Because this is a true story, okay? I have someone that's 2 levels down from me, and she makes more money than I do, I think, on a monthly basis. Here and there, we kind of flip back and forth, but she built her business differently than I did. Okay, her focus is purely on retiring from her current job as soon as possible. Okay, her priority is getting her mom out of debt. And so she is an awesome leader. She is so genuine. She is knowledgeable. She is just so much fun to be around. But I can't work like she's doing because I have kids, and I have a kid that's not even in full-time school yet. And I have a house. And like I said, when I started my journey on the cooking side of things. So I spend I spend a good amount of time in the kitchen cooking. And that's what's important for me right now. Okay. So we're running the same business, but we have different goals and different commitments and different intensity, and that's okay. And that's awesome. Okay. So network marketing. Hey, this is really a powerful thing. It's not a negative thing. Okay. When Donald Trump was asked recently what he would do if he had to do it all over again, he said, I'd get into network marketing. Okay. Robert Chakowski says the richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for jobs. All right. You guys are in the right place. Network marketing is just going to explode. So here we go. Here's your big question. If I could show you how to build your dreams in 2 to 5 years, would you let me? Would you be willing to trade 7 to 10 hours per week for 2 to 5 years? Please comment in the chat box, okay? Maybe now's not your time, and you can say that too, because we all have seasons of opportunity. But another reason why I'm so invested in Young Living is because of our CEO, Mary Young. And she says what she likes most about this business is watching people be successful and achieve something they didn't really think they could. You guys are watching people build their dreams. How awesome and satisfying is that? Okay. A lot of people have to do this. They have to do the 40-40-40 plan. So chat in your box here, who's on that plan? Because you know what? My husband is. Mike works 40 hours a week, and he'll probably do it for 40 years for 40% of your pay. But he's not going to do it for 40 years because we are going to bring him home, okay, sooner than he's supposed to retire, which is in 2050 or something like that, right? So the job is not enough to live the life you deserve. And all of you are worth it. You have to believe that. Okay, so why do we go with Young Living? Because there are so many other companies out there, but why do we go? Well, one, you guys are here because you believe in our product, okay? And they say, oh, oils is such a fad thing, but Young Living Essential Oils is not an oil company. We are a lifestyle, okay? We were established in 1994, okay? Over 400 wellness products, okay? We have essential oils. We have nutritional supplements. We have protein, natural protein. We have, your fish oils and your probiotics. But more importantly, we have your personal products. We've got your shampoos. We've got your laundry soap, dish soap, which we know how much toxicity is in the modern ones. And we have animal care. We have kids care. Okay. We even have a food line. You guys, that's incredible, right? That we have an essential oil that can help with discomfort, but then we're going to feed your body to also help with that discomfort by Icorn flour. and Ninja Red and Acorn Noodles, and it's only going to get better and bigger. Okay, the growth of the health and wellness industry, $1 billion trend from 1996 to 2016. You guys look at that. Okay, that's incredible to know. So people say, yes, people want wellness and they want growth. So what do? You become a wholesale member, which you guys probably already are. Or if you're on this webinar and it's been over a year since you've ordered, we'll just reactivate your account. We just call Young Living, 1-800-371-3515, and we find you in the system, we reactivate you, okay? Start sharing your passion of health, okay? The truth about network marketing, you guys, we do it every day. Like I just took my family with another bunch of our friends to Flick's Brew House. It's a movie theater in Des Moines, and we watched the movie Good Old Annie. And we left, we had a great experience. And I told about 10 different people, hey, we went to this Flick's Brew House. We were able to hang out as a family. We saw a movie. It was so reasonable. You should check it out. So since then, I've had 3 or 4 families say, we went. Thank you. That was such a good suggestion. And guess what? I'm not getting a check from Flick's Brew House thanking me for the business. All right. But with Young Living, they do. Okay. They thank us. Okay. Every time you refer to the company, you make money. Every time they make an order, you make money. And you make money when you're changing someone's life. Your commitment is 100 PV a month. But you get to choose how to spend that. Do you want to spend that on peppermint? Do you want to spend it on a probiotic or sandalwood lotion cream? Do your animals need a raindrop technique? Okay, anything. The power of the network. Residual income comes from receiving a percentage of the monthly orders of everyone on your team. I am not going to get into the different levels and the different percentages in this webinar. This is very basic. For those of you that stay on and comment at the very end, you will be mailed our detailed little pamphlet of exactly how the power of the network works. So you leverage the power of your entire team and you benefit from everyone's efforts, skills, not just your own. So you get to learn your strengths and weaknesses and help others to discover their qualities. So the power of personal development has been huge for me in this journey. And I told you I was not in a great place when I joined. I was getting better, but that's what I love so much is I've got upline support that takes it away from money and takes it away from all about the products. And they say, what can we do to make you a better leader, to make you a better person in friendships, to get stronger relationships? And so I've really had to learn to admit my weaknesses. And the awesome thing about that is the people on my team have just embraced that. So my strength has been public speaking. God just presented that to me, and I'm able to do it. Now, Deanne's strength is computers. She is amazing. So we are together. She's sitting right next to me in case something goes wrong with the computer, because I would freak out, and that's her thing. I'm not great at organizing big orders of bulk and everything and pulling everyone together. So someone on our team, Sharon, she takes care of that. So when I have to put in a flyers order or a roller butter oil order, she does that. And she communicates with everybody and she collects everything. So that's her strength. And so that has been just empowering for me to be able to say, you know what? I'm not good at that. I'm going to have to find somebody that is, because I would rather spend my time doing things that produce income than struggling on the computer that Deanne could do in a half hour. So can you imagine the potential? The bonuses, okay, the cash, the paid vacations, and everyone always says, Sue, that doesn't happen in the very small percentage. Again, don't insult me because I did. I worked hard at the relationships and being passionate about changing people's life. And I went to the Mona farm on a full, Young Living paid for my flight, my hotel, which they put me up in the presidential suite, which was amazing. We ate all organic food. We got baggies full of free oils. We got free leadership training, personal development books. They do. They honor you, okay? And you deserve to be honored. I have people on our team that they get to do the exact same trip here in a little bit, okay? So a lot of times people say, Sue, it's just so hard. But you guys, we're changing lives, and not every network marketing company can say that. We're truly changing lives. So if you can't imagine this potential, change the way you think and realize that you have amazing potential on this earth. And God wants you to take the amazing plants and the stuff that he put on this earth for us, and he wants us to use it and share it. So we already talked about it. So here's some more amazing things I found by the US Census Bureau in 2014, that the healthcare industry annual revenue is $1.6 trillion. On half of that stuff, that's ridiculous in our healthcare industry, but we will not go into that. But here's the awesome, exciting part. 38% of Americans have expanded their health spending beyond Western medicine, and $34 billion are out of pocket. Do you understand what that means, you guys? Chat in the chat box if that excites you, because we are where we need to be, because people want and are craving natural, clean living. And that is what we have. Look at that, right? People don't typically, this is a trend that is going to continue to go upward, okay? We are a sick world, and people are tired of it. They want better, they need better, but they don't know what to do. And that's where we come in. The top 40 leading causes of death in the US are due to lifestyle factors and stress. People want, need, and are spending money on effective and non-toxic products to live above the wellness line. Well, guess what? Lucky for us, that's what we do. Okay, wellness, purpose, and abundance. Okay, what makes Young Living unique? If you guys have not gone to seedtoseal.com, you need to, okay? And also, this is Gary Young, our founder, okay? And then he was our former CEO. Now Mary is our current CEO, but this is what they do, okay? This is the lavender farm. He loves, Gary loves jousting. He does it competitively. He's like one of the oldest jousters. But anyways, that's the castle behind him. So when you go to the farm, you get to watch all the jousting, and it's hilarious. But anyways, this is what they did. They would rather spend time with their leaders, with their distributors, with people that love their oils, than to sit down and eat a meal in a room away from everybody. These are CEOs and owners that want to walk among their members. They want to get to know us, okay? Gary always jokes that he wouldn't have a business if Mary wasn't around, because he would just give away oils, because that's how passionate he is about getting people healthy. Okay, we are the world leader in essential oils. Nobody can defute that, because Young Living goes where the plants grow, not where the brokers go. And that is crucial. If you guys are doing other research with other oil companies, you call them up and ask where their farms are. You call them and ask who manages their farms, who sources them. What do they use for pesticides? Okay. You guys want a family vacation? Go to Utah on the farm. Go to Idaho, Ecuador, Peru. I'm hoping to get to the France farm this year. So, yeah, we're real. We're the real deal. If you haven't seen seedtoseal.com, it's not a slogan, it's our calling. Okay, we do provide the best and the purest essential oils. And nothing anybody can say on the internet. There's attacks all over the place with Young Living right now. And you know what? That's because we're growing, and we hit our $1 billion sales last year. And so there's just people that are jealous. Okay, look at the research. Okay, essential oils in medicine, it's there. It is there, and the list goes on and on and on. PubMed.gov. Okay, Young Living is in the media. Like I said, in 2015, we had $1 billion sales. Okay, and then in 2014, we were on the cover of Success from Home. Okay, people making money out of homes. Okay, that's us. in our sweatpants on a rainy day. We don't have to leave the house. Okay, so here's your call to action. You enroll as a wholesale member, which all of you have unless you're new. Thank you for joining us. And if you are new, leave something in the chat box. If you have questions, you guys start leaving them in the chat box here. Okay, we enroll there. Step 2, Essential Rewards. How many of you guys are on Essential Rewards? If you guys just want to chat for me. And I hope that, like I said, the chat room is up and running. Like I said, this is a new service, so I've appreciated your guys' patience and understanding. But Essential Reward is a program that I did not invest in at first, and I lost about $45 of free product. So you want to, okay? You want to enroll in Essential Rewards. This is your monthly overhead to run a business. So this is a phenomenal thing. You have to spend $100 to run your business, but you, in that $100, pick all the products you want, okay, for whatever area of your life you want to work on. Then we're going to give you free points on top of that. So in the first 6 months, you get 10% back. Then up till 6 to 12, you get 15% back. And then after 13 months, you get 20% back on an already 24% off of retail because you're a member. That is incredible. Okay, you get flat rate shipping, and that makes you eligible for all your commissions and bonuses. It doesn't even matter how high your rank goes in Young Living. It's only 100 PV. Okay, step 3, get motivated and get trained. We have so many local leaders that it is phenomenal. We've got 3 diamonds local in the Des Moines area that do workshops all the time, free workshops at the Inspired Grounds Cafe. We do them in Indianola all the time. We're doing webinars that you guys can be trained on. Take these webinars, give them to your teams, okay? This is how you duplicate. This is how you get into the system. You just duplicate this. You have a friend that is kind of interested about network marketing. Say, you know what? I want to watch this webinar with you. It would probably answer a lot of questions. Okay. We can come to a workshop where you guys are at. We could do a Spreecast, anything. Okay. Social media platforms are huge. Get involved. Young Living has a YouTube channel. Go on there. The videos are short and sweet. Okay. We have they have a Facebook page, Young Living does, with great graphics. Go into your back office, click under member resources, and they've got all the stuff you need to get started. Okay, we want to see people succeed. We want to see people get quick money from sharing and being able to take that money and share more. And then slowly, as you build your business, start to pay your bills at home, because that's what it's about. Okay, use books like Eric Worre and Jim Rohn and Danny Johnson for personal development. Personal development is such a huge part of running your own business, because that's what you guys are. You're entrepreneurs. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, step 4, start working your 2 to 5 year plan. So in the chat box, okay, what is one thing that you can do today that will dramatically change your financial freedom and health in 2 to 5 years? Okay, that could be anything from writing down 5 people that you think could benefit from better health. Okay, writing down 2 places that you could show a webinar or host a workshop or make your own product. You know, you could do some of your personal development. You could just make your own thief spray. Okay, make your own hand sanitizer. Okay, use the products. Okay, look through the product guide and pick out one new thing you'd like to try that isn't in oil. Okay, get started from day 1. Okay, you will not regret this. Okay, you get to choose your income, your hours, what you work, your intensity. It is up to you. Okay, you get to determine your plan. Okay, what do you want? Okay, what do you guys want? We had somebody write in that they want an RV and they want to travel the country for a year. How awesome is that? Right? How awesome is that? Okay, some people want to go on the Disney cruises. Okay, they want their kids to experience Disney cruise. Okay, you know, we go back to, what do you want? Why do you guys want to do this? You know, my why is to invest in the healthcare of American families, because I don't think anybody is. I want my girls to know what it's like to be healthy and happy and free. Okay. I want my girls to know what it's like to travel with me over to the Young Living Academy in Ecuador and see how life can be different. Okay. I want my kids to stay at the small Christian school that they're at. Okay. Without having it break our bank with the tuition. I want to be able to start a scholarship fund so more people can go through schooling with Christ by their side. Okay. Find out, why do you want this? Because when you know why, you will find a way. No matter what, you will have your how and you'll get it. Okay, so now we talk about, okay, Sue, blah, blah, blah. A lot of people are probably like, so what really happens? And I know this is kind of a hard picture, but you guys could always Google U.S. income disclosure statement, Young Living, and you would find it. But a star, well, a member rank is star if you have an overall group volume of 500, which we will get into. If you comment at the end, we'll go through all of that in a different time. But basically, $73 a month. So I'm a very real person. Okay. Part of my personal development is working on my filter, but I'm going to be real with you guys. And I am going on year 3, so I'm just at year 2, and I am a silver, and I make pretty darn close to, I fluctuate between $2,000 and $2,500 a month. And I've been intentional about building that, but there are weeks that go by and I don't do anything. Last July, I felt a little burned out, so I spent the whole month in personal development, and it was the best thing that I could do. Okay, so Young Living is the perfect business, the perfect time, and an outstanding opportunity. It is your moment to join a global community of people living their dreams. Because you know what, you guys, you're worth it. And your spouse is worth it, and your kids are worth it, and your mom and dad are worth it, because you are worth it. So this is the time to start building your dreams, so you don't have to sit and watch other people build theirs. Now is your time. You are worth it. Please comment to get your free PDF of a business building tool. Please comment what you learned, okay? And what your dreams are. I love knowing what people's dreams are. So, all right, you guys, I am so blessed you've been on this journey with me, and I am so excited for our future. Thank you. Thank you for being on this ever-changing, wonderful journey. God bless you all, and take care.